Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you yet another reaction video. I have a ton I'm going to be recording, hopefully over this weekend. Got a ton of interviews. Your boy's been very busy as of late, so can't complain. It's a good feeling. But either way, without further ado, we're going to get into Beartooth's newest song, "Might Love Myself." I'm very curious. I did give a listen to Sunshine. I think I do have a reaction video recorded for that, so I'll edit that one up and throw it up with this one as well. But this is going to be a part of a new album that they're going to be releasing soon, and wanted to do a reaction video to their newest song. So let me know what you guys think about the new Beartooth stuff down in the comments section below. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Think I might love myself. Love was overrated, and I don't know how to take it.
Interesting.
Still chasing ghosts, I feel so unsure. And I sold myself a lie, still gave it one more try. Gave everything that I had and more. Couldn't happen to me, couldn't happen to me, couldn't happen to me. Then it took my body over. Lost all my composure. Never felt quite like this
The
before.
tones on this track are nuts.
Chemistry is changing, emotions rearranging. I'm out of my cage, breaking my spell. Think I might love myself.
I'm happy for Caleb. He's feeling it, you know? I'm about it.
Trade my hope for pain. Still hate who I became. How long am I gonna be young and lost?
I like this, like, higher register.
Never be clear, but nothing will change until I face my fear. Done paying the price without knowing the cost. Could it happen to me? Could it happen to me? Could it happen to me? Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It took my body over. Lost all my composure. Never felt quite like this before. Chemistry's changing, emotions rearranging. I'm out of my cage, breaking my spell. Think I might love myself. Focused on the time, how I'm losing every minute. Gotta make a choice, gotta push it to the limit.
Are we
Never
gonna get a
felt
breakdown?
better,
I think we
never
might.
making an apology. I'm exactly who I wanna be.
Oh,
I'm exactly who I wanna
ooh. Yeah. All right.
be. Well, it took my body over. Lost all my composure. Never felt quite like this before.
I don't know if it's like an octave riff. I think it is.
I'm out of my cage, breaking my spell. Think I might love myself.
Ooh. This ending.
Think I might love myself.
All right. Well, new Beartooth sound. Who this, right? Well, this is a new Beartooth song, "Might Love Myself," off of their new album that's going to be coming out. I cannot think of the name right now, but it is what it is. Either way, this was very good. I do find that for myself, I've been a fan of Beartooth for quite a bit. I think actually, funnily enough, one of the first reviews I ever did here on the channel was Beartooth. I think it was Aggressive had just come out. And I wind up reviewing that back in 20, I'm not even gonna remember the number. I think it's 2016. But I've also just been following Caleb since for a while now. Loved him in Attack Attack, of course, the OG, and so for me, it's very interesting to see his journey musically as well as vocally, going from doing like screaming, and then he converted over and did like screams and cleans on the last Attack Attack record, and then jumping even more further into Beartooth and just doing like primarily screaming with some clean singing, and then with each consecutive record going further after that one, he just continued to add more clean vocals into it, to the point where I felt like there was really a shift. The song Riptide was to me like that true shift where like I feel like he started writing about more things that are like positive things going on in his life, and he seems like he's in a better like mental health space, which is amazing. And I know he used to write about some really, really, really dark things that I personally felt a lot of attachment to, and still do. This was a band that really got me through a lot of terrible things in my life. So I feel like to me I have that special, which I imagine a lot of people do as well too, but not to try to like make this about me, but like I feel like a lot of artists, you find this attachment to them, and that's kind of what continues to make you love their music, even if maybe their sound might change, right? But it was really when I heard Riptide for the first time, and I didn't wind up doing a reaction video on it because I think that was pre me converting and doing reaction videos. But I will say, like, that was the first time I was like, wow, he's really writing about something that is, positively impacted him, right? And the way that each song I feel like consecutively after that has just been in a sort of positive mind space, and that he almost kind of, the band collectively, I guess Beartooth in general, kind of rides that line of like a little bit of a hard rock. There's definitely some metal influence, metalcore influence, of course, but I do feel like this one I could definitely hear being played on like a serious Octane, and I'm imagining it probably is, but it has that sort of like polished quality to it. It has a lot of pop structure in it that I thought was very interesting. Like the actual like guitar riff is super sick. I'm almost positive that the guitars are octavized. Like it definitely feels like the guitar, especially like some of the riffs, feel very like octave laden, which I love. It definitely makes the sound a lot bigger. And then just again having the bass kind of fill out that sort of low end too, and that just ultimate like big chunkiness was awesome. The drumming was really good too. But I gotta give a lot of credit to Caleb's vocals. I think I wanted to make a comment about it earlier as the song was playing, but I felt like it'd probably sit a little bit better in the actual review portion of it. But I think that Caleb's vocals have gotten so much better, especially his clean vocals. Like he has definitely proven himself vocally in that regard. Like I feel like with every new release he has become better vocally, and I think that I can appreciate his level of skill from when again he was doing the Attack Attack stuff and really just doing a lot of screaming, and now I feel like he's kind of got this like really great rasp to his voice in terms of the clean vocals, but as well as that, like his screams still sound great. Would love to see them more currently. I don't remember the last time I saw them. It was maybe a little while ago now at this point, but it just seems like from what I could tell from live videos as well as just hearing the new stuff that's been coming out more recently, it just seems like he is way more comfortable with his voice, and that the like just the sincerity of the songs feel a little bit more like direct, and I think that's kind of what I appreciate what Beartooth's doing right now. Very easily he could be writing about stuff that would make him depressed or sad and stuff, and I think that for him to kind of flip the switch and be like, hey, listen, like how if you want to go listen to the stuff that really was me in a very bad part of my life, you can still go back and listen to the first couple records, but I feel like he's been well on the train of like positivity and just trying to like release stuff that he's proud of, certainly, as well as that like being more of a positive like influence on the scene. So I think in that aspect I can take a lot of love for it. Um Also, as well as that, I feel like sonically he's pulling a lot more from like the pop sensibility. I could hear a little bit of like Ban Camino, and I wouldn't say maybe as much in terms of the guitar riffs, but I think some of like the vocal melodies, some of the runs and stuff, it kind of has that sort of like Ban Camino sort of feel to it. As well as that, I gotta give a shout outs to the other band that I was kind of thinking about at the time, which was Bill Murray. I think he's definitely pulled a little bit from that sort of cloth. I think there's a lot of good hooks on this track. I think vocally too, like definitely kind of, I don't want to say I'm in the same lane, but definitely you can definitely tell there's kind of an influence there, certainly, or you can kind of find out where the comparisons at lie on that one. But overall, it was a really solid track, and I think it makes me pretty interested to check out this record because I really haven't checked out Beartooth in quite a bit. I'll be 100% frank. I other than like the singles that have been releasing recently, I really haven't given a lot of full attention to some of their stuff, and I think with these songs that have released, like Sunshine was definitely something that I had to grow into and get a little bit more acclimated with. But this one was great. I think I immediately, as it started off, I felt very much into the song, and I think that it really holds you well. And I imagine as the song kind of gets more into your ears and you're able to listen to it more, and you're listening to it more on repeat, it does have that sort of like that earworm quality to it. Like that chorus I can still remember, like the way that everything's kind of set up within like the track itself. I can definitely hear it in my head right now. And that's why I think what makes a really great song is those abilities to kind of remember those melodies. So I think Caleb did a fantastic job with this, and I think it just makes me I'm intrigued now. I think that I will be checking out the new Beartooth stuff because I think that vocally he's gotten so much better, so I wanted to just kind of see him push himself a little bit more. But as well as that, I just kind of am curious what type of sounds and different things he's going to be going for on this record because it kind of feels like no bets are off on this. So I'm very curious on the direction that Beartooth is going in. So I don't think it's like the craziest song I've heard this year, but I also don't think it's like I don't think it's like as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I know it sounds like super negative of me to say, especially after I said so many positive things about it. But I think for me, it was like I didn't know what type of things to expect because I haven't listened to him in a while. And so this was a really cool introduction back into what Beartooth is doing now currently. And I think that, again, reignited my search for new Beartooth. So let me know what you guys think of Might Love Myself down in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Would love to know, especially from like OG Beartooth fans. I'm curious, the journey. We've been through a lot, so I'm curious what you guys think mostly, just as someone who's, again, kind of been on again, off again fans of Beartooth. That's no diss to Caleb. I think he's an incredibly accomplished person. So, I'm very curious to see what all of y'all think. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoy this reaction video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 5K before the year's over with. So if you could help me out, that would be amazing. Would love to see you in an upcoming video. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon. Peace.